My husband and I were actually looking for a shepherd before he passed away. Chris, my son-in-law, went down to talk with, and I think he spoke with Jamie's dad. He connected us with Doug and Jamie, so that's how we found Sherman. I give kisses all the time. I'm still learning. He's got the best training, so I trained with him. They trained on site out here, so we practice just his off and sitting, and he does really well with that. And then we do squares in the yard a lot, and we walk every day. He loves his walks. He never barks at all the other dogs in the neighborhood, even though they're barking. I just say, good boy, he stays right with me. Sometimes he whines, you know, like he'd love to just bark back, but he doesn't. He never growls. So when we have donkeys, he totally ignores them. They're right over here. We walk past them every day. First thing he does is comes to the side of the bed, make sure I'm awake, which I always am, but he likes to make sure. I was sort of paralyzed, you know, for a long time, as far as I just didn't go outside my house, and I just didn't feel good. I didn't feel comfortable, and I trust him with everything. He goes everywhere with me in the car. He's a great little traveler. You know, he takes care of me. I sleep really well at night. He's with me all the time. He's my friend. He makes me smile. I can't tell you the comfort of knowing that I just don't have to worry.
My wife always wanted a hobby farm, so we decided to move out here to the country, but deciding to live half a mile off the main road made me a little bit concerned. So having something extra in addition to the security that we already have, you know, alarm system, etc., felt like a natural progression to be able to get a dog that could instinctively be aware and be that extra distance between my family and any threat that may come. So I didn't really know what kind of dog I wanted. I found Doug and Jamie. They were local, and after I went and met with them, Doug clearly explained to me why a German Shepherd was probably going to be best suited, not only for their drive and protection ability, but also to be a little bit calmer than, say, maybe a Malinois. And so they introduced us to a couple of dogs, William was just incredible. He's another part of our family. I've never had a dog who was as attached to me. His training is impeccable, and not only that, but his ability to not only train and do the things that he needs to do if and when that's a possibility, but to be around young kids, to be around my friends' kids. But when it's go time, he's ready to go. I would come up to Astro. I probably came up once a day or at least several times a week. I fell in love with him. My kids fell in love. And as my kids and wife got busy, I continued to come. It was very intimidating to come in and take on this role, knowing what this dog can do, and then becoming more comfortable in the way that you talk to the dog and the way that you correct the dog. Doug really helps you in a way that makes you completely comfortable. We brought in our smaller dogs to Astro with William on a leash and began to let them kind of feel out. Got along with my other 3 dogs very well. We've got about 14 chickens. We've got 4 cats. I'm more at ease because he's around. My wife may tell you, I'm so glad that William is here. I think there's a level of peace of mind and security with her knowing if she has to go out or drive out at night, she just takes William with her because she's, you know, he's just that, he detects things way before you would do anything at all. And so it gives you that just peace of mind, you know, gaining his trust to continue to allow him to be the best personal protection dog he can be.